Why dip testing is so important in oil and gas transactions. In my previous video, you have learned regarding what is dip test and how it is done. Now, in this video, I am going to discuss regarding why dip testing is so important in oil and gas industry. Hi there, welcome back to the oil and gas exports course. I am Rizwan Khazi. In this particular video, I am going to talk about why dip testing is so important in oil and gas transactions. So make sure to watch until the end. And if you haven't yet joined my full course on oil and gas exports, there is a link in the description. Click it to access the complete course. Now, let's get straight to the point. Dip testing is not just a technical step, it's a business safeguard. Whether you are a buyer, seller, or mandate, understanding its importance could be the difference between closing a deal and being caught in the costly scam. Therefore, here's why dip testing matters so much in this industry. What is it actually for? It builds trust. Dip testing confirms the product is exactly what the sellers claims, verifying quality, quantity and specifications. The exact product required by the buyer is to be delivered by the seller. By dip test, the exact quality, quantity and specifications are done. Therefore, this gives both parties confidence that the deal is legitimate and transparent. Coming to the next point, it prevents fraud. It is a powerful barrier against intermediaries trying to misrepresent someone else's product. Without this test, false offers and fake allocations could flood the market. If there is no dip test, then what happens? All over the market, there will be only fake allocations and also fake allocations of the product, and also the fake offers will flood in the market. So to prevent this fraud, dip test is mandatory. It enables payments. The results of the dip test act as the trigger for full payment. The result of the dip test acts as the trigger for full payment. Buyers won't release funds unless the product passes this critical inspection, and sellers shouldn't expect payment without proving the product's condition. It avoids legal conflicts. Since the dip test process is formal and documented, it becomes part of the legal transaction trail. If any dispute arises, this documented verification steps helps protect both parties, buyer and also the sellers. So it is a legal framework. It is legally documented. On a later date, if any problem arises, the seller can show the documents of the dip test, or even the buyer can show the documents of the dip test. It avoids legal conflicts. It protects reputation. Conducting or requiring a proper dip test shows you are involved in real verifiable trade, not just circulating papers all over the internet or somewhere else. It reinforces your credibility in high stakes global industry. It protects your credibility. If you are doing good business, you are picking up the product from the seller, and if the product is in good condition with good quality, then when you are reselling it as a buyer to the end buyer, it will protect your reputation. If there is no dip test and if the product is not good, then your reputation as a buyer may damage in the industry, global industry. So it also protects reputation and also protects reputation of the sellers that they are selling a good product. So dip test is important. Whatever good or bad product, that will be mentioned in the dip test. So no worries for the buyer and also for the seller. So remember, dip testing isn't optional. It's your shield. Coming up next in my full course, I'll break down the step-by-step procedure of a full dip test. So you have to know exactly how it's done, legitimate FOB transaction. Therefore, stay with me. And if you are serious about making big dollars in oil and gas, click the link below and join the full course today. See you inside. Let's jump into the next course module.